anyone fancy a quick electric car roundup? First of all, sub 30 grand lecky vehicle, starting with the Mazda MX30. Curious one, this. Beautiful styling, lovely paint job, but a range of just over 100 miles. They've dropped the ball there. Mazda's been on fire recently, but this one, not quite right. The beautiful, quirky Honda E. Imagine Apple making a car, this would be it again. Let down by a tiny range. I'm not sure it's long enough, but people love the interior. It's super funky. The Seat ME Electric. This is interesting. A much bigger range than those two, 160 miles or so, but it's an electric powertrain wedged into a rather old city car, so you've got to make your choice. Look cool, but go nowhere. Go many places, but look uncool. So what about this one, the little 208 electric? Remember Alton Towers last season? Paddy driving around in that Vauxhall. Underneath, this is a similar car. So what we've got here is range, styling. I think of the small electric vehicles under 30 grand that we've got lined up here, this is the one to get. Right, moving on. Sub 50 grand. Sub 50 grand. How expensive these electric car things? £50,000. Here we have the Volvo Polestar 2, the one everyone's talking about because people are saying this is the next best thing to a Tesla, and to drive and for interior quality, it beats the Tesla, but it doesn't have the charging network. It's fast and it's very good to drive though. The Volkswagen ID.3, the money VW's throwing at becoming a big player in the electric car market is staggering. Billions and billions of pounds. And I keep looking at this and thinking, is that your best effort? Think of it as the new Golf. It's pretty good, but I'd rather have the Polestar right now. The Ford, very confusing, Mustang Mach E. So it looks a bit like a Mustang, but it's an SUV-ish thing. Look, it's very well conceived, it's gonna sell well, and it's a solid product, but there's something weird about latching onto this Mustang heritage, throwing it into an electric car shape. I'm not quite sure, I don't know. I remain to be persuaded on this one, but I don't on this next car, because this is the best electric car on sale all round. The Tesla Model 3, this is the long-range version. It's incredibly fast, incredibly clever. It's built by people that don't seem to really care about build quality, but who cares? Because you get the Tesla charging network, you get everything. At the moment, if you're buying an electric car, it's very, very difficult not to automatically buy this one. Moving on. Over 50 grand. I mean, why are these things so expensive? Mercedes EQC. I'm baffled by this car. Sometimes I think it looks great on the road, other times I think it looks like a bar of soap. But the numbers aren't great. The range is okay, the performance is okay, but they're not selling very well, and they are expensive. Very quiet and refined, though. This is the Volvo XC40 with lots of other names on the back of it that make it sound too complicated. But what you need to know is this. The Polestar is the one that looks better and is better to drive, so I don't know why you'd buy this one, even though it's more money. The Audi Etron. Now, it is a better car probably all round than the Mercedes EQC, but it's still one of those weird SUV things that like someone sat on it. And it has these rear view cameras that get clogged up with road dirt that I don't understand. They also look like sort of little spaniel's ears, don't they? Odd looking vehicle. But if you want a prestige, expensive electric German vehicle, there is just one choice at the moment, the Porsche Taycan. Drives like nothing else, powered by electricity, so fast, so competent, but sadly at well over 100 grand, so expensive. But if you've got the money, go Porsche.